So hi guys, I'm making an update video on my channel because I was really not active on my channel. I want to say I did not have time, but that was not a problem, I think. My problem was probably lack of the uh, ideas, not ideas, but how to make my ideas fun and good for my channel, so I would not be ashamed to upload the video that I made. I made a lot of videos that I'm not proud of. For example, a few new ones that uh, was new on the channel recently. The repair of the laptop was really bad from my side, and I I want to say that I was not lazy making projects, because here you see I got 3D printer and I made robot from that I designed and printed. Uh, Last part of the robot is printing or was printing, and it completely failed. Uh, the robot is controlled by this shitty thing. It's Odroid C1, and it can, by GPIO pins, it can send with this 433 megahertz module data to the robot, but I didn't connect the receiver yet. Also, I was working on my design of printer. It should be something like Prusa Mini a little bit, but probably work worse and has smaller print area. But I think that learning by making things is the best thing you can do. Also, I was programming, but I will not show you that because uh, I was making games, but none of it I completed yet. I'm working on one game that should be multiplayer game, but it's not done yet. I think it's really secure from hackers, but that's not the feature that you play the game for. So I have to make it interesting. Also, this printer is Inet A8. I got it really cheap from friend. I upgraded it to V6 hot end. It has the basic extruder but Bowden, so this is PTFE tube. I'm printing with Prusa and PG now, and I printed with some PLA. This is Gambert PG. This is some TPE, not TPU. It's way more elastic, but I cannot print with it. Also, here is corpse of my old robot that the design of the new is based on. The interesting thing about this is that it should be 3-wheel, because I was lazy designing some fancy turning system, so this servo will turn one wheel that will turn the robot. Also, this printer, I hate how it's done. The motherboard broke, not completely. The problem was that I was not reading any temperatures from the hot end, and it was not fault of the thermistor, but the fault of the board. That usually means new board that cost not much, but not what I'm willing to pay. and so I was keen on repairing it, and I managed it by hacking some port, some pin that display doesn't use, and it's analog pin. I did have to unsolder one diode and resistor, but this was okay. So now it's printing. I will probably upgrade it to SKR, and new Tarak frame should come in next 2 days. So I will see. So I'm also working with satellites, and I'm downloading pictures from satellites that I will show, that I will probably overlap the screen with, and it's done with a little thing called RTL SDR. I bought it for Christmas, and it's really fun to download the pictures from the satellite or do any project with it. There is also possibility to make a radio telescope with it. I want to make it, but you need LNA and high quality LNA relatively, and I don't have that. Also, in this area there is a lot of interference, mainly from home appliances like Wi-Fi routers that transmit on almost every frequency when you turn them on, and that's a real problem. And also radio stations, they are too powerful, so they overpower the front end of the cheap SDR, RTL SDR that I have, and you have unusable signal sometimes. I was able to download pictures from Meteor satellite that is digital, but lately it has some problems, and I also don't have money to make fancy antenna. It's a really bad antenna. I made double turnstile antenna. That's a little bit experimental. Almost no one uses it. And double cross antenna. I don't have time or tools to make quad. I don't know how it's pronounced, but the better antenna for the satellites. And I really want to make videos about that, but also this channel, the videos I really put effort to, mainly does not have almost any views. If I don't count the benchmark of Mesa 17 versus AMD GPU Pro, I think I can make better benchmarks now. I have Ryzen 5 1600 in this computer and RX 480. I was making a really cool project with IOMMU and I don't know how to say a PCI pass-through with VMs. That basically means you have virtual machine that can use hardware that's put on the PCI Express port. It's not port, bus, and you can use it for many things. It's really awesome, but it was really buggy when you try to use it, like pass through GPU to Windows on virtual machine. I was having problems with hard drives and GPU because hard drives sometimes stuck, like the stuff was not loading and the whole system basically crashed timeout, and the same thing happened with the GPU. Also, this motherboard is not suitable for that. I think because the there's not 16x slot in the bottom that you usually use for the VM. I think you can use the main slot, but it's really hard to configure. So I will end this video just here. It's not because my phone just died or something. I really thank you for the support on some of my videos. I know that I didn't post anything for a long while, but I hope you will again find a love for my channel. So thank you and bye.